The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Pelé making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Cafu chooses to go cross-field. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Deep cross. He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Up towards the front line. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it takes a shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage...
He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post. Nicked it back promptly. Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That looks a cracking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lofted in. Can he stop it? Oh, what has happened here? Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Played out to the right. Bullet receives it in a wide position.
Wow.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri. Nedved is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nedved, cross to the back post. And that should get the job done. And here's Seedorf. Now it's Nedved. Nedved cross, up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bergomi. And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Makaleli. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
1 minute at a time.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To turn a deficit into a lead. Oh, it's
Wow.
in the post. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Oh my.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Decent progress down the left. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get onto this? And again! Out towards the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United do seem to have a very clear
なんで
game
そんな
plan
弱い
here,
の
Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested form. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
For this match was
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona go into the lead. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Del Piero. This looks promising. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change. Can he finish? They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square and not for the first time. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! About as smooth as it gets. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling.
Chance! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a sharp pass. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's beaten the last man, and the finish! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Dink through. Dani Olmo! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
And time is up. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
よいしょ。
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. If you're just joining us, we are already
そうじゃない
underway.
けどね。
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hunnit. Tries to pass it through. And it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
どこに出してんの
Forced
こ
the
れ。
error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved with the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Best play. Big header! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Del Piero. Has a look and plays it forward. Best. He's had a shot!
なんでそんな弱く打つん
Oh
だ
no, this does not look good. He's found some space. That's good play. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. And Van Bronckhorst. This looks promising. That's very neat. Del Piero going. Del Piero! Decent enough try.
Del Piero has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Best. And he can clear it away. That's a good run down the left. Del Piero. And Del Piero! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Nedved. And it's Makalele. Passing nice and neat. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Oh, good-looking ball. Makalele. Half-time getting close now. And it's Nedved. And it's Makalele. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Best. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. And it's Gullit. And here's Gullit. Good take, and it's a great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Piercing, piercing, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Flings in across. Pull it. Saliba
Ja, keep the
produces
king.
the perfect tackle there. Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is
Wow.
always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nedved. Vieira. Oh, super chance, surely!
完全に投げたわけだ。
Second with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free. Pull it with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Lahm delivers.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
下手くそすぎやろ。
Enjoy this time.
なんで取りきれねえな、それ。
じゃあ、
It's Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, and the shots.
ありえねえ。
荒いやかましか。
And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of
誰これ。
それ
That's what it is for Peter. Not a lot more to add.
and he's done
多分吉富さんです。
吉富さんです。
his second.
めっちゃハウよっちゃけど。
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy. Approaching half time and still behind.
なん
なんでこんなことハウルっちゃろう。
Somewhat off target.
うるさ。
Out towards the flank. Valencia finding their passes. Chance! Now, how often do you see that?
We've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
よしよしよし。
今うるさいですか？
いや、今、
Pull it.
全然。
Vieira. Now it's pull it.
怖いことが起きたな。
なんすか
Now it's Pele.
あれ
Pull it.
どうだ。あ、俺なんすか。
Can he finish?
よしよしよし。
いや、クンスか、本作だからです。
意味がわかりません。
It was a great finish. He put it
とても不愉快な気持ちになりました。
with accuracy.
That's expertly finished,
イヤホン
and he's done that so often.
中途半端に差し込んで
So is this the start of a comeback?
バケモンうるさかったっす。なん
Calmly
か。
anticipated. Nicely shot.
うわ、
うわ。
Oh, good read.
That was
やばい
well
です。
played. Well stopped.
やばいね。俺、マスター君の音俺一番ちっちゃくしてるけどね。
Loose here.
大きい
じゃあマスター君も、後期も俺、めっちゃ低い場所にしとるけど、